Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy Zach, Z Reality. So I'm a little perturbed today. So you guys know my turtle, Francesco, who I've had for 31 years. Okay, my homeboy. Okay, he's injured. His front right leg is swollen, and I'm not sure what happened. Okay, so he's in here soaking right now. If you notice, his front right paw is a little more swollen, and he's not using it. So I called around, and I called Northern Michigan Animal Hospital or vet, whatever, in Traverse City. Okay, it's $90 just to secure a spot for the exam and for the exam. I'm like, oh, okay, that's not bad. But the exam is literally just him showing up and looking at my turtle. Okay, that's not him doing any sort of touching, feeling, testing him at all, giving him an x-ray, MRI, none of that. That's actually going to cost more. And anybody that knows me knows I'm not like a rich, wealthy guy or anything. You know, my bills are paid and I work, but, you know, I don't have money to just throw around. Now, $90, that's doable. But she said that there's, you know, especially for an injury, we're looking at, you know, an x-ray, possible MRI, some other things, you know, surgery, splint, anything like that. And they want cash up front for that. And so I asked her, so I said, I'm looking at like a minimum of $500,000 that I need to have up front just for the basics. That's not if he's got to have a surgery or nothing. You know, it's going to be 90 for, you know, just to show up. It's going to be $200-$300 for an x-ray, another $200-$400 for an MRI, probably another $1,500 just for him to touch his leg and look at it. And then, God forbid, he has to do any sort of procedure. And I said, look, I'm sorry, but I've had my turtle 31 years. And I love him with all my heart, but I don't have $1,000 or more that I can just drop and throw. I don't even have it. Now, I don't have a problem paying it. Can we work something out? You know, can I give you a couple hundred up front and then make payment plans something? Because my friend Francesco needs help. No, unfortunately, we can't do that. You got to have all the money up front. Okay, is there anything I can do to help him myself? You know, sorry, we can't give any advice over the phone, especially without seeing him. Okay, and then I asked something else, and they kind of gave me a snood remark, and I said, okay, I get it, you don't want to lose money or sale, and I hung up. And I got to, you know, doing some stuff, and I was like, you know, I wonder if, like, ibuprofen. Okay, it's an anti-inflammatory. If I put a little tiny bit and mix it in his water, have him soak in it, I wondered if it was help. So I called them back, and I, you know, said, look, I understand you can't give a diagnostic or anything like that on the phone, but can I give my turtle a tiny bit of ibuprofen? And she goes, well, we can't give any medical advice without seeing him. And I said, okay, I understand that. I said, let me ask you this. I'm not asking for my specific turtle. I said, can a painted turtle have ibuprofen? Period. Okay? Doesn't matter whose turtle it is. Can a painted turtle have ibuprofen? And again, she said, well, without seeing him, I don't want, you know, but I wouldn't recommend that. And then she hung up the phone on me. I go, oh, okay. And before I could say anything else, she hung up the phone on me. Now, there's two things, actually way more than two things wrong with that. One, what kind of professionality customer service is that? Even if I was rude, which I wasn't, okay, it's on you to stay calm, professional, all right, not hang up on me. Especially in the fact that I wasn't rude, and I wasn't aggressive, and I wasn't loud, none of that. I just said, okay, and she hung up on me. And the other part is vets are supposed to be people that love animals, take a vow to help, and I know that they got to make their money and pay their bills, but this is fucked up when they can sit back and knowing that they're letting animals suffer and die, or suffer and have to live with that suffering, because people don't just have $1,000 they can just drop out of their wallet at any given moment, you know. And I was more than willing to set up a payment plan, everything, every paycheck. I get paid weekly, and I work full time. I have no problem sorry the camera's shaking. I am upset about this. But how do you vow to help protect and save animals, but then you can sit back like a damn mob boss and watch them knowing that they're going to suffer, possibly die, be in a lot of pain because you didn't get paid right away? This is fucked up. Pardon my language. But vets really need to reconsider this, especially in places up here, because I'm not in a metropolitan area. I don't have a lot of options. In fact, the one I called, because she's the only reptile specialist, or they are the only reptile specialists, or whatever, whoever their doctors are, They're an hour and a half away from where I'm at, and that's the closest one. And they all want money up front, all of it. All of it. How can you vow to save animals and help animals, but because your pockets don't get lined immediately, you can watch them suffer? Or know that they're suffering, even if you haven't seen them, you can know that there's animals out there suffering that need help, that have reached out to you for help. But yet they still say no, because they're not getting a wad of cash all up front. Or a credit card paying the whole bill all up front. This is fucked. This is wrong. And I'm going to do what I can to help him and make him as comfortable as possible. And he's resilient and strong, and I'm sure Francesco's going to be okay, and I'll keep you guys updated. But I had to let you guys know how Northern Michigan Animal Hospital or whatever in Traverse City acted when I reached out for help. Yeah. Anyway, Francesco loves you guys. I love you guys. Appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day. Like and subscribe my videos.